What is up, everybody? Toys Craze here, bringing you another epic Beyblade unboxing video, where inside today's video, we have the Hasbro Speedstorm Raid Luinor L6. So, without further ado, let's go and check it out. So let's start things off taking a look at the packaging. So on the very front, we get a nice image of Raid Luinor right here, looking absolutely awesome. The front of the box, as always, looks amazing. Raid Luinor L6 Beyblade Burst Surge right there. It's obviously part of the Speedstorm line of Hasbro bays, so I mean, looks pretty nice. Then on the back of the box, we have the stats for this Beyblade and the parts for it as well. So for our chip, we have Luinor. For our layer, we have Raid. For our disc/chassis, we have D84, also known as 3 Attack. And then for our driver, we have TSP05M, also known as Destroy Dash. So that's basically it. The stats right here are 10 in attack, 3 in burst, 0 in defense, 10 in weight, 4 in agility, and 2 in stamina. But that's really it for the box. Looking very nice. I've loved the Speedstorm boxes so far. They look very good, like especially the art on the front. Looks awesome. This bay looks pretty promising so far. I mean, we didn't get any chassis or anything. It's kind of like a chassis combined with a disc, which is pretty weird. And then obviously we get the fused attack power, which is what Hasbro is calling it. But that is it for the box. So now let's go and open this up. Honestly though, I'm super hyped to open this up. Let's go and just rip this open. Okay. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Raid Luinor. Hopefully it's as good as people say it is. Okay. Nice. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we obviously get our ripcord. Instruction manual. What else? Okay, yeah. And then we get all our parts for this Beyblade and our new Speedstorm launcher, which is pretty nice. The blue looks really good. But that's all for the box. So now let's go and take a close-up look at each of the parts for Raid Luinor. So here are all our parts for Raid Luinor. First up, let's take a look at our sparking chip. So overall, looks pretty good. Hasbro is missing a few details, as you guys can see. This is the Takara Tomy chip, and this is the Hasbro chip. So there are a couple details missing on the Hasbro one, but overall, they did pretty nice. The glitter in the chip looks really good as well. And then the QR code on the back, if you guys want to go ahead and scan that. Looks pretty good overall though. Hasbro didn't miss like a ton of details. It's only like a couple, like the blue stickers there, like over here, but that's basically it, you know? So in terms of that, Hasbro did a good job. Then for our layer, we have Raid. So the sad part is that this isn't metal or anything, it's just literally plastic, which is kind of sad. We do get this blue detail right there, which is nice. At least Hasbro gave us that. Taking a look at a side-to-side comparison of Takara Tomy versus Hasbro right here, you guys can see that they are missing a couple details. There's no paint on the dragon head. There's no extra stickers over here or paint. The overall design of the layer looks pretty good. The overall shape is definitely on point. Then next up, we have our driver. So Destroy Dash Speedstorm versus Destroy Dash. Now, as you guys can see, the height comparison, the Speedstorm driver is much taller. That's like apparently the Speedstorm gimmick or whatever. So yeah, they are both free movement. So it does spin. The Hasbro one does spin as well. They basically have the overall same design on the performance tip right here. So that's nice. And the thing that we got with Hasbro that we did not get with Takara Tomy is the metal in the driver. Now, how interesting is that? So Hasbro gave us something that Takara Tomy did not, and that was metal in the driver. Now they are kind of different colors, like this one right here, the Destroy Dash, is like a transparent, translucent type of color, while this one right here, the Speedstorm version, is a solid light blue, which is cool, not gonna lie. It's really nice how Hasbro gave us that. That is very interesting. And then for our chassis comparison, at least we did get 3 Attack. I mean, honestly, I'm happy with that. At least we did get 3 Attack, but comparing this to this, I mean, yeah, we can all tell which one's bigger, which one's heavier. I mean, it's good that at least Hasbro gave us like a I don't know what it is, a scaled version of 3 Attack. I mean, it's like, I don't know why, but I mean, still, it's nice that at least Hasbro gave us a chassis with metal in there, like the metal sharps. They did keep the overall design of 3 Attack, which is good. I do appreciate that from Hasbro, but I don't know why they scaled it down. Now, I mean, I don't know, but it's kind of weird, but still it looks pretty good. It doesn't have like a completely different look, which is nice. They didn't give us like a completely different chassis / disc, just like Mirage Fafnir. Like Mirage Fafnir, we got a completely different disc, but with this one right here, we get the correct disc, which is nice. 3 attack in Hasbro form. That's pretty cool. Now, I mean, I don't know if it'll be able to perform the same type of attacks that Rage Longus is capable of, but overall, this looks pretty promising for Hasbro so far. I think this is very nice how Hasbro gave us all the correct parts. Overall, it hasn't been like a complete landslide, you know, like it's not like Takara Tomy is completely showing up Hasbro with like metal everywhere and completely much stronger. I really do think Hasbro stepped up for Raid Luinor. It looks very nice. The parts look pretty high tier already, but that's basically it. Let's put our bay together now. Raid Luinor. Nice. Okay, we got our chassis / disc right here, and then we have our driver. There we go. Raid Luinor L6 for you guys. That is pretty nice, honestly. I am pretty happy with Hasbro so far. I mean, at least they didn't give us like a completely different bay that I can't even recognize. So far the parts are pretty promising. They look pretty nice so far. But obviously, to truly test that out, we gotta test this out in battle. So first, let's just test out the slopes. Okay, well, it's not too tight or anything. Yeah, so far the Speedstorm releases, like the slopes haven't been too great. It is pretty loose, which is the only downside of it. But, I mean, that's okay. And yeah, as you guys can see, this like dragon head right here lines up with the chassis, which is cool, but I mean, doesn't really make a difference if this is just plastic. But I mean, it won't have the same upper attack power as Rage Longus, obviously. But I mean, it still looks pretty promising, like I said. So now, let's go and test this out in battle. So first, let's just take a quick spin test of Raid Luinor. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay. Looking pretty good. Wow, so it's pretty fast. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, so now that we know Raid Luinor's overall attack pattern, now we can test it out against some bays. So we're going to test out Raid Luinor against Glide Rockdivore, Colossal Helios, and Brave Valtriad. So, let's go. So first up, we have Glide Rockdivore. Round 1 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh! Okay, so Luinor's got some attack power. Oh! Oh, the burst! From Glide Rockdivore. Wow, okay. So it looks like that's a burst finish for Glide Rockdivore. Round 2 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Come on, Luinor. Whoa, is that a piece? Did a piece of Raid Luinor just come off? I'm pretty sure it just got chipped. That's okay. Oh, Glide Rockdivore with another win. Oh, wait, was it even close to bursting? Oh, no, it was okay. Okay, so then Glide Rockdivore. Was this actually a piece of Raid Luinor right here? So, it turns out that this was much worse than I anticipated at the start. So, apparently, a tab is missing. So, after that battle, let's just take a close-up look at it now. So, after that battle, a tab on the layer came off. Now, as you guys can see, there's one tab right here, but the other tab is missing. Now, this is a huge issue, okay? I don't even know why this has been happening, but this also happened to my other Speedstorm Bay, Colossal Helios. As you guys can see, wait, let me just show this to you guys real quick. As you guys can see, this one, I was battling it a couple times, and then this piece right here, this tab just completely flies off the bay. Now, I don't know why that is. Now I've finally realized why the sparking chips haven't been too tight on or anything. They're not like staying on too tight. So that's really disappointing that this happened to my Colossal Helios as well. But I mean, I don't know. So this is not just a one-time thing. This has happened to 2 of my Hasbro bays that I've bought from Speedstorm. Now, I don't know why that is the case, but basically what happens is, when you put it back in, let's just put that back, it's very loose, as you guys can see. It's not even staying on because there's no tab right there to keep it in place. So it's really wobbling a lot. It's not even tightly on. That's really disappointing. I'm pretty sad about that. Now, if it was just a one-time thing, like, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe it was my fault. But the fact that it happened to 2 of my bays, and the thing is, both these bays are brand new, okay? I literally went to Walmart a couple days ago, and I went and bought them, okay? I went and bought them, and then, like, the first day, for both of them, they completely break. Now, I don't know why that is the case, but, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it still works, okay, guys? It still works, okay? Just to let you guys know, it still works. Now, that is at least good. It still works, but the problem is that this tab is missing right here, and, I mean, I don't know. Now, I don't know why that is. Hopefully, though, Hasbro does fix this in the future, because I was really enjoying Speedstorm up until a couple days ago when these bays completely just broke. I mean, I really, really, really hope that they fix this, okay? They probably will once they know about it, so, yeah. Like I said, hopefully Hasbro fixes this issue, because this is not just for me. So I thought it was just like a one-time thing. Like I said, I thought it was like a one-time thing. But turns out, a lot of people I know, actually this happened to them as well. So hopefully, like I said, Hasbro fixes this in the future. We could do a couple more battles with it just because, but I mean, it probably is not going to work as well. So let's do a couple more battles against Glide Roctivore, and then we'll switch it up to Brave Valtryek, and then we'll end the video off with Raid Luinor versus Colossal Helios. So round 3 now, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay. Oh, huge hits here. Oh, wow. That was intense right there. And Raid Burst. Okay. Well, that's alright. I don't know, man. Is it because of that the tab is missing? I don't know why. Wow, so Raid Luinor has been burst. You know, I was really expecting a lot from this bay. You know, I was expecting this to be, like, the greatest bay ever. Now, I'm not saying that it's not, but, I mean, I really do wish that this issue is fixed in the future. But, yeah, I mean, it still works, at least, which is a good thing. But looks like Glide Roctivore takes the win there. Round 4 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright. Looking pretty good so far. Oh, huge hit. Oh, Glide Roctivore. Ooh. Okay, well, Raid Luinor burst at the last second. Okay, well, I mean, that was interesting. Well, looks like Raid Luinor has burst. So now let's switch things up. Let's battle Raid Luinor against Brave Valtryek. Alright, round 1 now. 3, 2, 1, let rip. Okay. Alright, let's go. Raid Luinor not doing too bad here. Oh, huge hits right there. Raid Luinor in the pocket. And Raid Luinor takes the win. Nice. Round 2 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright. Brave Valtryek. Okay. I mean, if you count the wobble, then Brave Valtryek, but Raid Luinor is not that bad, you know. It's still doing pretty well, which is nice. So after this game, we're going to switch it up. We're going to use Colossal Helios next. So last round with Brave Valtryek. 3, 2, 1, and rip. Okay, well, hopefully Raid can still win. Alright, well, Raid with that win right there, I'm pretty sure. That's awesome. I mean, at least Raid isn't doing horrible against Brave. But, I mean, against, like, the better Speedstorm bays, like Glide Roctivore, I think that it's not going to be able to compete, you know? I mean, hopefully, that issue with the tab right there, like I said earlier in the video, several times, that gets fixed. So, yeah, now for the final battle, let's use Colossal Helios. So round 1 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, come on, Raid. Okay. Looking pretty good so far. Oh, I thought Raid was about to burst there. But wow, Raid Luinor with the win. Round 2 now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay, come on. Alright, Raid. Okay. So this will be the last battle we do in this video. Round 3 now. 3, 2, 1, and a rip. Alright, come on, Luinor. End off strong.
Helios! Colossal Strike!
Let's go. So that was like a completely different definition of ending off strong right there, but I feel like this bay would be a lot better if it wasn't broken. Like, if this tab was still there, I feel like Raid Luinor would be a lot better, but for now, I don't know if it's at its full potential, you know, because I've heard a lot of good things about Raid Luinor, and I mean, I don't think it's this bad. I don't think it's like, it's not even that bad. I mean, I don't know though. I really do hope that Raid Luinor and all this issue about like the tabs get fixed, because like I said, I've been hearing from this not just for me, right? Like this is like the second time it's happened to me, but I've not just heard it from this, it's not just for me, right? I've heard a lot of people telling me that like, oh, their bay broke, their tab broke, and that's honestly a little bit disappointing. I'm kind of frustrated with that, but hopefully Hasbro will fix this soon. I don't know though, I really do hope they fix that soon, because that's honestly very frustrating. I know for a lot of you guys, that can be a little bit frustrating, but like I said, Hasbro hopefully will fix it soon. Anyways though, that is it for my unboxing video on Raid Luinor. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.